Now you are able to see screen. First of all, we are talking about group discussion. Group discussion is an important activity in academic, business, and administrative sphere. It is a systematic and purposeful interactive oral process. Generally, when we are talking about the group discussion, it is an academic activity, or presently it is also being conducted in your interview process as well for selecting. Sometimes first it happens the written exam, then they conduct the group discussion, then final interview. So here we are talking about the especially why group discussion is important, what are the essentials, and why we have to attend it. So we can see it is a systematic and purposeful interactive oral process. Oral means you have to participate and you have to perform. Here, the exchange of ideas, thoughts, and feelings takes place through the oral communication. If you know, then there may be a particular hall or a class, there U-shape, it is arranged, and there the groups or the people sit together and they discuss on a particular topic. And this is formal activity, so the formal rules are being followed, means especially we have to listen carefully and we have to reply properly. First thing. Second, there is must be formal, so it's very important. So overall, the exchange of ideas takes place in a systematic and structured way, facing each almost in a circle and express their views on the given topics, issues, or problems. Right? Is there any problem? Now we talk about the difference between debate and group discussion. Debate is a competitive in nature, while group discussion is a cooperative in nature. In a debate, a speaker can speak either for the topic or against the topic, whereas in GD, the speaker can express both. The final decision or result in a debate depends on voting, while in GD, the group reaches generally accepted opinion. So generally, you can see a meeting, a formal meeting is conducted in a group manner. An interview is conducted for a selection of a candidate to see his credibility or his ability as a good speaker, as a group leader, or as a participant. So you can see through the group discussion, we can judge his communication skills. We can see his the confidence level of his speaking, and so many things we can judge at a time. So group discussion is different from the debate. Now we talk about expectations of the panel conducting group discussion, means what their expectation they want from the a particular candidate. So first one here we are talking about the team player, means they just try to judge on how well you are in a position to communicate in a team. Second, the reasoning skills. As you are quite aware that in present time there are lot of competition are there, so reasoning has become an essential part of that. So reasoning means critical thinking, analyzing the particular issues and all that in a different moods. So it's very important. Next is leadership quality. So everybody is aware, every company, each and every company just want leaders, not the followers. So if you are working, if you are proving yourself with the leadership qualities, as I told you, are you in a position to hold a group in a proper manner? You are able to express your views or your ideas for all. and all can understand your matter well. So this is very important. Next, we talk about the flexible, assertiveness, initiatives, creativity, out of the box thinking. This is very important. Is how well you can think about the different issues, or are you able to resolve or solve a particular issue or not. Next is inspiring ability, means how well you can inspire others for this particular task or a particular work or a particular team for a good work. And next is listening. Listening is very important in a group discussion, because if you are a good listener, so you can respond properly in a particular group. And your response is very important only when you listen the topic carefully. If you don't, then definitely you cannot get a particular idea in a proper manner. So these are the basic skills that a particular panel or a particular employers want from a employee. Next, we talk about the phases in a GD. So there is initiation or an introduction, the central group discussion, and summarizing the conclusion. So first of all, we talk about what to do in a GD, means what the things we have to do in a group discussion. That is, speaking is important. Do not sit silently and speak freely. That means is that you have to participate. Participation is very important while you are communicating in a particular group. If you don't speak, that means you are not going to be a active member in that particular group. Second thing, do not monopolize the conversation or talk too much. Monopolize means don't take a particular conversation on a one side. Try to discuss on the topic, what the topic is, and regarding the particular issues that is going to be discussed. Next, give everyone a chance to speak. It is very important. While you are participating in a GD, so you must be a cooperative. Means this is not important and only you will speak. You have to give a chance to other as well, because group discussion is a two-way process. If other will interact, then you will receive the different ideas of each one. So this is very important. Next is maintain eye contact with everyone in the group. Why it is important? Because without eye contact, you cannot show your confidence level. If you are eye contacting, that means is that you are listening him carefully, and that shows your confidence level as well. So it is important and you have to listen them and eye contact properly. So active listening skills, as I told you, listening is very important. If you don't listen, so you cannot respond properly. Next, do not interrupt anyone while they are speaking. It happens when you see in a particular group discussion, most of candidate or the participant, they try to interrupt other while they are speaking. So it is not a right thing. If you are a good candidate, you must give a chance to others and listen carefully. Yes. Fine. To other as well, no problem. Yes. We continue. Next point is keep the topic on track and don't be irrelevant. That means is that whenever you are talking in a particular group, you must be to the point. It is very important. If you are speaking to the point, the impression will be good. If you are not speaking to the point, then nobody is going to entertain you. Fine. So this is very important. Next is encourage someone who is silent to talk. Sometimes what happens, somebodies don't take part in your group discussion, so you have to encourage. Why you have to encourage? Because if you are a good leader, so you will encourage each participant to speak. It is a quality of a good leader. Fine. Next, we talk about do not argue with anyone. Sometimes you see in a group discussion, most of people argue with each other. So this is not a personal or a casual talk. Be careful about it because argument is not a good thing. Next, do not debate with anyone while the group looks on. Means it is not a part of debate. Keep in mind, debate is for the oppose and favor. But group discussion just is to collect the information, collect the different ideas, collect the different thoughts. So it is important to go on that without any argumentation. Fine. Do not repeat what has been said. Be attentive and try to develop on ideas expressed or give out new ideas. Keep in mind, repetition is very bad thing. If you have said the thing once, leave it. Take next one and try to receive the new ideas. These are important. And be brief. Keep in mind, in a group discussion, there is a limitation of timing. So we must be very limited in our thoughts and ideas. Why? Because we have a limited timing. So in a nutshell, we have to try to speak up. Fine. If we said a lot within few or fewer words, then definitely that will impact, and that would be a great impact. Next is do not commit grammatical errors while you are talking. This is very important because linguistic barriers or language related barriers, if you are creating, that means there will be no good impression over your colleagues or your fellow participants. So just work on that. Clear? Next is some topics for group discussions. You see, terrorism in India, religion should not be mixed with the politics and moral values among this. So here we can say that the things which are very important in a particular group discussion, that what we have to do and what not. Especially here, I just focus. Then there are certain point in the second slide, or you see the teamwork. So here, what should we not do in a GD, or what the things we should avoid in GD? First of all, as I told you, interruption. First thing, we should not interrupt anyone. Second, as I told you, we should not go on beyond the topic. The second one, I'm talking about second, just for revision. It's not a written in that. I'm talking about general ideas. Means overall, I'm going to summing the topic. Fine. So GD, what we talk about, the GD, keep in mind we have to be an active listener first. Means active listening is very important. Only then you can respond properly. Second thing, we should participate self. Personally, we have to participate, and we should also given the chance to others to participate. Two things. And third one is we should not discuss on nonsense topic or beyond the topic. Whatever the topic is for GD, we must be focused on that. Third thing, fourth, that is important. As I told you, we should be very much aware about the time slot, or as I told you, concisely or brief. Whatever we are speaking, it must be brief, to the point, and related to the topic. Clear? So these things are very important. Now we are going to sum up this particular discussion. So I just ask a simple question: what is a GD? Open your mic, anyone, and you can respond. What is a GD? Yes, please. I'm asking, what is a GD? Anyone can tell me? I'm sharing the. Yes, definitely right. So it is a casual discussion or it is a formal one? Yes, definitely right. It is an official meeting or it is somewhere, so it is very important. But casual, we can talk with family members.
Thorough knowledge about the topic on which we are going to do group discussion. Irrelevant arguments or irrelevant talking.
Prof. अभी off हुआ है? Fine. Yes, please. Yes, you can open your videos. I am just stop sharing and we will open the video section. Fine? Yes, everybody can open and just tell me what the things we should avoid while attending a GD. Yes, Mishra, Himanshu, no problem. I do that. Yes, no problem. We are in a class, no issue. Yes, please. What I am asking, but arrange your video properly, please. You can see in my screen as well here. Here are issues. Mobile setting, stand mode, okay? That would be good. Everybody, what you learned from today class, can you tell me? Yes. Priyanshi, what do you think? What is most important in a GD, according to you?
Active listening.
Very good. Asta, can you tell me something?
So it can be group discussion about everything. It can be in casual form or in formal.
We must be very careful when we are interacting in a casual or we are interacting in a group. It's very important. Himanshu, can you tell me something? Could you have learned? What is the role of a leader in a GD? Who can be a leader according to you?
Who is active listener and has confidence to speak in front of everyone.
Each candidate is a leader, but depend on him or her and how well he prove himself. Because as I told you, it is an activity in which you participate or in which you perform your skills. So your skills are being judged. So this is depend on you how well present your skills, and that proves your qualities for the selection. Clear? And now we are going to summing up fast within a 2 minute. Anybody else, if he would like to share something, he can share his idea. Yes, please. Anyone else? Yes, please. So I think it is enough for today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.